I've actually got that comment before. It's like, oh, if you're hunting out of a blind, you're not hunting, you're just shooting. So I'm standing here in the food plot. It is Sunday, December 8th. So it's the second Sunday of our rifle season. And what that means is here in Pennsylvania, today is not a day that you can hunt. So we've been able to get a few Sundays where we can hunt, but basically they've all been used up now. We don't have any Sundays left that we can hunt on. So today is just kind of a free day, nothing really going on. So I got a solar panel I'm gonna replace for one of the ones over here and just wanna take a look around. So if we look back here, this is an area that was kind of clover mixed in with some other stuff. And as you can see, right in here, there's some brassicas, but when you start to get back in there, that's all clover, kind of some native grasses. And as you can see, the deer just not interested in that hardly at all. But as we start to pan here, we start to get into the area where there's a lot of brassicas. And as you can see, these deer have just been tearing this up. So we've got it's probably down to about 6 inches. It's settled pretty well, but a day ago, 2 days ago, this was probably somewhere close to a foot of snow. So my dad had came in here, hunted up in there, passed up on a couple smaller bucks, but we're getting to the last week of season now, so we'll see if he has the discipline to not shoot one of those ones. But as I had mentioned in another video, this is one of the reasons I like to plant these food plots. My dad has always been a real big public land hunter. We have the Allegheny National Forest around here, so we have just huge parcels of public land that we can hunt with some real nice bucks. But he's starting to get to the point where he can't walk like he used to be able to. I mean, he can still get out, still walk a mile or two out in the woods, but he just can't get out there where he used to and hunt all day long. So now he spends a lot of his time up in this particular blind here. But yeah, between my daughter and my dad, it's worked out really well having these food plots. And I'll probably have a post here next week of whatever my dad shoots out of here. Here, these deer have been digging down in there. You can see they're tossing up turnips here, tossing up all the green, just picking out the parts they want to eat. But I've been getting pictures and videos of probably 20 to 30 deer out between the two food plots here just about every night. It's really the only game in town when it comes to food around here at the moment. Just had a few visitors there. So that was pretty cool. There was a mom and two little ones. They came down to feed. I was over there messing around with the camera. They didn't seem to really care. Then I started to walk around. Seems like they got a little spooked. So as you can see, though, the day is winding down. I just had one other thing I wanted to talk about. So this is the redneck that my daughter shot her buck out of this year. And I talked a little bit earlier about how my dad likes to hunt out of that blind over there. And I think it's kind of funny because if you would ask my dad 5 years ago, he never would have hunted out of a blind. And to be honest, I don't think I really had anything against it, but I couldn't really imagine hunting in a blind. I mean, maybe, for taking the youth out, that's one thing, but myself hunting out of them, never really thought that would happen. But I got to say that there is something nice, especially when the wind's howling, snow's really coming down, being able to hunt out of a blind. So I was just wondering, what's your thoughts? Anyone out there start hunting out of a blind? Maybe anyone out there that thinks hunting out of a blind is cheating. So I've actually got that comment before. It's like, oh, if you're hunting out of a blind, you're not hunting, you're just shooting. What's your thoughts? Is it fair chase to be hunting out of a blind, or you putting too much on your side and making it too easy? Let me know in the comments below. So I just took a little detour. There were some deer out in the field, so kind of scooted around the edge. And about probably 4 or 5 years ago, I planted 20 pine trees in here. Little ones that come, about 2 foot tall. Use your little pole thing, stick it down in there, wiggle a little hole for them, drop them down in, pack it back in. Well, I thought they had all died, but we found one right here. Looks like this one's still growing, so hopefully it'll keep going and we'll have a nice big pine tree here. All right, we're back to the truck. Another nice day. So I came out here with one purpose. I wanted to update a few of my cameras, get them up to the latest firmware. And of course I forgot my tablet at home, so I got exactly 0 of that accomplished. But any day you're out in the woods is a successful day, so I'm pretty happy. Now we got one last thing to do here. When I came in, it was a little warmer and the snow was melted down a little bit. pretty easy to drive through. Well, it's starting to harden up. I think I'll be okay, but let me show you what I'm looking at here. So we got to cross that little wet area there, and we got to get back through that gate right there. So hopefully that'll end this episode. But if there's another minute on this video, that means that I probably managed to get myself stuck. But either way, if you want to keep seeing videos like this, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you in the next one.